ready, Antonio? Calling this meeting to order. Today is Tuesday, January 13th. It is 5:30 p.m. Can we please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Juan Castillo, President.
Present.
Christina Clark, Member.
Present.
Luisa Ariola, Member.
Present.
Gladys Anaya, Member.
Present.
Lorena Delgadillo, Clerk.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Thank you, Mary. Moving on to 2.1, election of governing board president.
So as we do every year, we have to select the president of our board as well as our clerk, so we can start that process. And I know that's done by the members of the board, so I open it up to you guys.
I would like to nominate Juan Castillo as president. Second.
Okay, so motion was made by Ms. Clark, second by Ms. Delgadillo. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed? Well, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. You know what? Thank you, board members, for placing your confidence in me once again. You know, I commit to work alongside each and every one of you in support of Mr. Duron and staff, and just ensuring that we keep our focus, which are our students, our families, our teachers, our community, our school staff, you know, as a main priority at all times. And, you know, as always, I commit to lead with integrity, respect, and professionalism. So thank you. We're going to move to 2.2, election of governing board clerk.
In the same avenue, right? So every year we also have to select our clerk for our board, so I open it up to you guys.
I would like to nominate Lorena Delgadillo as clerk.
Okay,
Second.
Motion was made by Ms. Clark, seconded by Ms. Anaya. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Ms. Delgadillo?
Thank you so much. It's been an honor all these years, and it's a privilege to sit here and work alongside all of you, and of course the district and staff and everything. And as Juan mentioned, you know, our best intention and every decision that we make is solely in the best interest of our kids, our students, our staff, the district, our community itself. So thank you so much for the trust, and I will continue doing my best. Sorry it was late. I got to work late today, and but thank you so much. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Ms. Delgadillo. So now we move on to 2.3. Establish board meeting dates, times, and location. So,
Same pattern as last year and the years before, with the exception last year we started having our board meetings here in the Hollis building, but I want to know if this is the, you know, venue that we want to continue to use, and also the time and date is still the same as we've kept it.
any questions or comments or recommendations? Keep it as it is?
I think so.
Been working fine. So we'll continue with the second Tuesday of every month at 5:30.
Yep, awesome. Thank you.
Awesome. Mary, do we have any comments from the audience?
No, we do not.
No comments from the audience, thank you. So moving on to 4.1, report from Mr. Duron.
Hello, everyone. Happy New Year to everyone. I think we are still within good time to continue to say Happy New Year until a couple more days, I think, and it starts becoming kind of crazy. So Happy New Year's to everyone. I'll give hugs to the ones I haven't given a hug to. That's important. I hope that, and I trust that everyone had the opportunity to rest and to enjoy some family time. I sure did. I didn't travel, but I was able to sleep 9, sometimes maybe 10 hours. It was actually really good. So that was really, really, really good for me. Still went to the gym every day, so that was really good. I also want to obviously recognize the board. This is the month that we celebrate your guys' efforts. So thank you so much for everything that you do. And on behalf of the board, of the entire district, on behalf of myself, for trusting the process, trusting the work that we do, and also trusting that everything that we do is for our students and for our community. So thank you so much. There's several things here for you guys. Some of them I'm not responsible for. I see Cobra's merch up here, so I'm sure Mr. Rascon and Ms. Castro will talk a little bit about that. But there are some thank you cards for you guys and celebration of the work that you do. So again. Quickly, I do want to give a big shout out to SVS Robo Dinnels? ¿Cómo se dice? ¿Cómo se dice? To the robotics team from SPS and the TDS Cyborg Dragons for making it to state. They will be competing this coming Saturday, so they're really excited. We've already reconfigured travel and everything, so they're ready to go. And so just a reminder, they placed first and second, SBS first and TDS second in the county level. So now they're going to the state. So it's really, really exciting for those two teams. And then just a quick little recap. We are going to be handing out the letter grade banners to our schools. Those who met the goal of an A and a B, they will be receiving a banner that they will be able to display publicly for them to be proud of. And, we'll share some cake with them. And we're working to see if there's going to be more than cake for the A school. So we're working on it. But again, just to kind of cherish the work that everyone is doing, we want to make sure that we display that and recognize them publicly. All right. So that is my short report. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. If you have any questions, please let me know.
Questions or comments? No? Thank you, Mr. Duran.
Of course.
Moving on to 4.2, Ms. Say.
She was not feeling well today, so she is excused for the meeting.
Okay. So we're gonna move over to 5.1, board members report and board attendance. Ms. Ariola?
I just want to welcome everybody back. Happy New Year. And we started the project with SVS, the state, so that's exciting news. So thank you for everything that you do, and you know that we're here to support you with anything or any concerns that you guys have. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ariola. Ms. Clark?
Welcome back, everybody. I know it's full of Happy New Year's and hugs all around. I hope you are all well rested. I'm sure the kids are so excited to be back, even though it's probably a rough week, waking up early again and getting back into the routine. But I'm sure you guys are gonna hit the ground running and, do what you have to do. So thank you. Thank you for the merch. Always appreciative. Thank you for the recognition.
Of course, always.
Truly appreciative. That's it.
Thank you, Ms. Clark. Ms. Anaya?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. As everyone has said, hopefully you guys all rested. Hopefully you took your Christmas decorations down. I have not. They're halfway on, still halfway off. I just don't want to let go of that Christmas spirit. But I do want to say a couple of things. I want to say thank you to the Somerton School District Marching Band and to the folkloric group for participating in the Somerton Tamale Festival. It was cool to watch them march down the entire event. So that was neat, just to see the kids there. And then I want to especially thank Mr. Luron and Mr. Castillo. We had a very important visitor come during the Tamale Festival. Governor Hobbs was able to come, enjoy the festival. She walked around, tasted all the tamales, ate elote en vaso. She was having a great time. But they went representing like the education part of the Somerton School District and just Somerton. So just thank you for taking time out of your day to go with her, and she really appreciated you guys being there. She was really impressed with Somerton, by the way. So this is her second time coming, and she got to interact with a lot of people, so it was neat. And I think that's all I have.
Thank you, Ms. Anaya. Ms. Delgadillo?
So I guess I'm gonna echo the same thing. Welcome back. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. I know that it's testing time coming, and it's gonna get here really, really quick. I'm sure you guys have nothing to worry about. I want to congratulate the transportation department, the band, the folkloric group that participated in the light parade. It was amazing. It was amazing to see, and thank you also, Mr. Duron and the staff for participating. I know Juan sent me a text. I was like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm in the corner over here. I just arrived," because we walked down the parade route too through council, but. It was great to see. It was really, really great to see. So thank you so much for participating. All the schools that participated, just looking at the kids and you know, waving and just being there. I'm sure they really loved it. So thank you so much. I'm very impressed with the band. It is amazing. I know it is growing, and I mean, I spoke to a couple of parents that their children are in the band, and they seem super excited as well, more so to what it's become and and I told them, well, wait till you see what it's going to be, you know, more than what San Luis has, I guess, I'm hoping. But I'm just very proud of that, and so thank you so much for the teachers and everybody that participates in that. It's a big deal. It is a big deal for us. And me as a resident, just to see that. Thank you so much. I think that's really about it. Thank you again for the merch SMS. You never disappoint. Just kidding. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Can I add a little bit on what Ms. Delgadillo spoke about in regards to the marching band and the folkloric team? I have to shift the credit to the schools and to everyone who makes it possible. We have to move students into the middle school from the elementary to ensure that they're part of the band. The interest is there from the parents. The interest is there from the teachers and the team. So I appreciate the support that the band is getting. You know, there's a lot of programs that have been established within our district, wrestling being one. The athletic program has been really strong. So we wanted to ensure that we brought other programs to balance, you know, the arts with sports and everything. And so definitely I appreciate everything that all the schools do for these programs.
Yeah, and I really appreciate that, because especially in the academics portion, I'm sure that they must have their academics high, you know, and keep up with that in order to participate. And I think that motivates the students to do well in school. And it's just having the music and be implemented in our district, that it was long overdue.
Awesome.
And so I appreciate the dedication for that. Thank you so much.
Agreed. Awesome.
Thank you, Ms. Delgadillo. And, well, what's there for me to say, right? But welcome back. You know, I do wanna thank all staff for that participated in the light parade, the schools. You know, the light parade, the Tamale Fest. As I was walking around, I mean, it was great to see, you know, some staff members there, you know, mingling with our community. So thank you very much for taking that time and participating in our city event. Good luck on Saturday, Mr. Munoz, on the robotic competition. I also want to, this past week, I attended an ASBA board retreat. We do this every year. Great things are happening with an ASBA, so just kind of stay tuned. We all should be getting emails on the strategic planning and everything that happened. Kind of like Ms. Anaya mentioned, you know, Mr. Duron, thank you for taking the time and talking with Governor Hobbs, Senator Gallegos, and Congresswoman Grijalva. You know, we did express our concerns about next year, the importance of ensuring that everything gets funded, the grants and everything. So we did have those conversations. I'm hoping that you know, they
support.
that they supported, and they felt very supportive. You know, I will say this, you know, Governor Hobbs, her staff said they had never had a fried tamal. So we gave them that idea, and we're gonna follow up when we go to the Capitol to see if they had it. So she's like, I never had a fried one. I'm like, they're the best. Yeah. So other than that, I mean, you know, like Ms. Delgadillo said, I mean, with testing and everything coming up, you know, we're not worried. We know you guys we're gonna do good. You know, we have the best teachers in the county, so I mean, that's just a regular process is gonna go through, and I know we're gonna do well.
We will.
And once again, thank you, board members, for selecting me as a president again. I appreciate your trust and everything. So, so we're gonna move on to consent agenda. Does anybody have a question or wanna pull something out from consent agenda? No? Need a motion?
So moved.
Motion was made by Ms. Clark,
Second.
second by Ms. Anaya. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Moving on to 8.1, approval of school parent support organization FY26.
So the recommendation is to approve the school parent support organizations for SMS District Band and TDS PTL.
Any questions or comments? Need a motion?
So moved.
Motion was made by Ms. Delgadillo,
Second.
seconded by Ms. Clark. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Moving on to 8.2, discussion, consideration, and possible action to approve or deny the release teacher from contract FY 25-26, effective 12/19/2025.
You're going to find some attachments under executive content, but the recommendation is to approve the release of the teacher from contract FY 25-26. Resignation will be effective, or was effective 12/19/25. This employee will be doing her student teaching this semester.
Questions or comments? Need a motion?
So moved.
Motion was made by Ms. Anaya,
Second.
second by Ms. Ariola. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Moving on to 8.3, discussion and possible action to waive or fine 1% of teachers' FY 25-26 contract.
After looking at policy, the recommendation is to waive the fee of 1% of the teacher FY 25-26 contract.
Questions or comments? Need a motion?
Motion to waive the 1% of the teacher's FY 25-26 contract as
Mm.
stated.
Motion was made by Ms. Clark,
Second.
second by Ms. Anaya. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Moving on to 8.4, approval to offer a contract to Marta P. Quiroz as SMS ELA teacher returning from Education Service, Inc., ESI, on January 12, 2026.
So the recommendation is to approve a contract for Marta P. Quiroz as stated.
Questions or comments? Need a motion?
So moved.
Motion was made by Ms. Clark,
Second.
second by Ms. Ariola. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Moving on to 9.1, any recommendations from the board for future agenda items? None? Okay. 9.2, future board study sessions?
I am proposing again a work study, a board retreat, I'm sorry, towards the end of the semester, just to recap what we've done up to this point as a district and really aligning it to the board goals. In addition to that, this will be the opportunity for us to share the plans for the summer work that we do with our principals and our staff, and also the plans for next school year. And again, this would be an opportunity for the board to really get the chance to listen from a team that I would put together to really share with you just the great stuff that we've done as a district and justify the board goals that we have in place. We have 3 different dates that I'm proposing. I will leave it up to you to see which one would be best. It would be on a Saturday, full day. What does that mean? What is full day? I mean, expecting a full day, but if we finish early, we finish early. But I promise we'll have breakfast, snacks, and lunch to ensure that we make it enjoyable for all of you.
Does it have to be on Saturday?
We can come up with different, other different dates. I guess ideal so that we do have that flow of wanting to share everything that's amazing from our district. You know, I'm proposing a full day on a Saturday, but we can also seek out other dates.
Yeah, and you know what, and I feel that this retreat is something that we do need to do. I don't think we've had one in quite a while. And I think it'll give us that opportunity to kind of work alongside with staff and ensure that, you know, our goals align with the day-to-day that's happening. I know Saturdays are tough for everyone, but I mean, I think it's important that we do have that like Mr. Duron said, it's full day, but we might finish early. So it just depends on that.
Saturdays are difficult for me, so it's a no for me on a Saturday. Is that, I have to, the caregiving for my mom, so I have to figure out
Mhm.
when it's my turn, and so I don't have the May yet calendar, so I need to, so I can't commit on a Saturday. Not yet, not till we get the calendar for her.
And this is towards the end of the semester. We can definitely revisit
Yeah.
other dates. But as I've experienced board retreats, it really sets the tone for the next school year, and it really kind of closes off this particular school year. And this also gives you the opportunity to evaluate, like, the goals that we have, are they current? Do we need to add additional goals? And so I'm telling you, like, it's going to be worth your time, but I understand there's some instances that we can't. So we can definitely look at other dates.
Yeah, and I think for us, we don't have to make a decision right now, but we can, let's say maybe like April, revisit this, but these are some of the dates that are tentative, or if we have, others. And then I think once we set this retreat date throughout the year, then we can have just more of a work session just to, for it to be a follow-up on the board goals and everything. So.
Awesome. I'm open to any dates. It's a full day, but if we can figure out like a weekday where it's a 4-hour kind of block that I can get with you guys, that'd be great. But I'm telling you, like, if there is the opportunity to have a more relaxed full day on a Saturday, that way you get the opportunity to also ask any questions that you may have and explore some of the things that we're doing deeply. It's going to be worth your time.
Do you have an agenda set up already of what you want to discuss more in depth of what you're saying?
Roughly, I can come up with it and submit it to you as part of my weekly report.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So if you have another date in mind that would allow you, feel free to send it to Mr. Duron, and then we'll revisit this kind of like in April and consider all the
Yeah,
dates.
we can visit in April. I just don't have the schedule for me yet.
Awesome. Okay.
And 9.3, Board Appreciation Month recognition.
Yes, that's going to be done by Ms. Alma.
Okay, good afternoon. Like Mr. Duran already mentioned, January is School Board Recognition Month, and we wanted to take this opportunity to, of course, recognize all the hard work that our board members do for the district, all the long hours, all the decisions that you have to take, for the best of our staff, students, and, community as a whole doesn't go unnoticed. So for that, today, one of you will be winning a $25 gift card for the boys, sponsored by the boys, and we have the wheel of names ready. So Antonio.
But we appreciate all of you guys.
Yeah.
Only one winner.
We just have one winner.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This way.
I'll have the card for you.
Congratulations.
That's awesome. You can take all of it. Thank you so
That's
much
it.
for
Thank
everything.
you.
Thank
so
you,
much,
Ms.
everyone.
Gonzalez. Any questions before we adjourn? Need a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion was made by Ms. Delgadillo,
Second.
second by Ms. Clark. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries.